group for the visitors. They've got ABC, and it's Thompson in at the point. And you know, sometimes in these interconference rivalries, Greg, it gets physical and contentious.
I'm sure the refs have talked to both coaches about just that, Kevin. Keeping it clean. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few quick whistles to drive that point home.
To the middle. The layup off target. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What's up?
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so here's the home team. It's a three-point game. Pass to Rosario. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's blocked. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. The shot by ABC, no good. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. No good. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Thompson. 9 feet out. Can't hit that one. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Inside. Off on the layup. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. That's tipped. Here's Holt. Off the left rim and out. And 43% since taking the floor today. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lots of room. Thompson with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Holt. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Aguilar. Can't get it to fall. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. He's covered by Thompson. Pulls it from 20. That one, no good. Thing in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Lays it up off the glass.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
To the left side wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Poked loose. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Thompson. To the inside. Here's ABC, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Out left to the wing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Hey, who's watching now?
Pass to Holt for 3. No good on that one. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Down low. Misses in close. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. It's good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Pretty grave so far, about 23%. Thompson looking for an opening. A floater. That one goes in. Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Misses from close range. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Over to the wing. There's the pass to Hernandez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Pass to Ramos. And a miss there on the triple. Thompson outside. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Hernandez. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Another shot. Misses the layup. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 6. Pass to Holt. Lets it go with a 3. That shot missing. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Can't cash in from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lets it fly from 18. That shot no good. Passes it to Holt. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a 3. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. Here's Hernandez. And he drops it in from the low post. Hernandez has got 6 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Driving to the basket. Rosario. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Hitting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. For the 3. The shot missing. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw good from Thompson. He hits both from the stripe. There's a minute 40 left in the first. From deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 8. The pass to Holt. No good that time. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. He's covered by Thompson. His three-pointer's off the mark. .41 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Holt. Launches a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
He's covered by Thompson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
I'm open.
3 seconds left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Doing terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Inside. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Wide open look. ABC grabs the board. Kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Holt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season. Two.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Ramos. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six to shoot. ABC grabs the board. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Thompson outside. Here's Rosario. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Ramos. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading in half. How about the determination? Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet away. No good that time. And around 36%, they're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Thompson. To the middle. It's blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 6. Here's Aguilar. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Timeout, timeout.
He's covered by Thompson. High arcing shot. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
To the left wing. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Holt. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rob. Poked away. Here's Ramos. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And there's the pass to Aguilar. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Two.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Ramos. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. ABC grabs the board. Being 40% from the field. And there's the drive. Goes back up. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. He's covered by Thompson. Cans the 12-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Right there.
Passes to Aguilar. Back to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Thing is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Here's Ramos. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's ABC. Here's Rosario. That shot, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
He's covered by Thompson. And it's blocked. Second chance shot. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Here's Aguilar. The shot, no good. And Portland just 35% so far. Pass to Ramos. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Thompson with it. 13 points in the game. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Going inside, and the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Oh, that's blocked. The pass to Aguilar. In close. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that one misses. That's off as well, so he misses both. Being a pretty low 34% thus far. Pass to Hernandez. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Now Thompson. He's got 13. To the inside. Here's Rosario. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. He's covered by Thompson. So the wing on the left. From 15 feet away. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Here's Holt. Comes up empty down low.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The three. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep. Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Passes it to Rosario. Here's ABC. Here he goes. Kicks it to Thompson. Now the pass to Holt. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From 12 feet out. That one a little long.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Over to the left wing. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Aguiar passes to Thompson. Here's ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from the wing. Around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
1:14 left to play in the first half. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the game. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 15.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
It's tipped, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Out to the wing. Pass to Hernandez. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes in there.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Can't hit from 12. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Leading by just one. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Just 34% from the floor. We've got Thompson, and it's Holt in at the shooting guard. From 10 feet out, good, he hits the jump shot.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Stolen away. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Watch him.
And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Got a piece of it. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy.
Thanks very much.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got ABC, and it's Rosario in it, the four-man position. This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The baseline J, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Off the inbound, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Holt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. He's covered by Thompson. Got a piece of it. Oh, trying for it.
Out of bounds.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Rosario. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Thompson right side. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Here's Holt. Got it. Good job in the low post.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson outside. And it's good, 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shot to stop the run. He's covered by Thompson. 4 on the clock. And no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
To the paint, Rosario. Thompson outside. Passes to Holt. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the inside. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Holt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. He's covered by Thompson. Out to the right wing. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson in the posts, off on the layup. He's covered by Thompson. For the 3. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup. Inside. Here's ABC. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. To the inside. Second chance shot. And it's blocked. Little turnaround. Doesn't go that time. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Thompson surveying the floor. Misses in close. Being a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. To the wing right side. A miss that time would have put him up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Ramos. Shot clock at 6. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Here's Hernandez.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
He's covered by Thompson. That one drops for him. He's got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's covered by Thompson. Teardrop shot. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Gotten 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Right block shot. Tries again. Misses at the rim. Being a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. He's covered by Thompson. The pass to Hernandez. Five to shoot. Misses the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The dish to Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Passes it to Ramos. Poked away. The 11-footer, and he gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Holt.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
He's covered by Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And it ends up out of bounds. 1:58 left here in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Pulls up. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Rebound by Ramos. Just 26% early. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game.
Tell you what, I don't care what he lacks in height. You got to box this guy out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless and relentless pounding the glass.
Thompson up top. Free throw line jump shot. He can't get that one.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. That's tipped. With the shot. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Down low. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And they'll get another chance. With the second effort, he takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for him.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
They need this one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
No good, shot missing. There's the pass to Rosario. Thompson outside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Ramos. To the right side. Takes the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rosario. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And yes, it's good.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
To the paint. Thompson misses. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Right wing. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. There's the 3. He's covered by Thompson. Six to shoot. A second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And 43% from the floor. There's the lob to the hoop. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Offline with his 3. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Aguiar passes to Rosario. Now Thompson. It's intercepted. Here's Ramos. That one good for 2. Ramos has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Thompson. Stolen. Picked off in midair. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Aguilar. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.